Welcome to class 8, first computer lesson, operating system and the graphical user interface. Learning objectives. Need for an operating system, types of operating system, functions of operating system, user interfaces and its types. Need for an operating system. Computer is a fine machine. It is made up of hardware and software. User cannot interact with the computer directly. It needs an interface or a medium through which user can interact with this system or the hardware. So operating system works as a medium and it performs all the tasks for the user. It is just like our secretary, as the boss gives order to his secretary and the secretary does all the work for his boss. The same way we pass our request to operating system and the operating system does it for us. Now the functions of operating system. Operating system performs different tasks and provides services to programs and the users. The most important one is program execution or the command execution. When user gives the commands or the programs are to be executed, the operating system provides services to execute the program and give the output. Handling input-output operations, providing the information through different input devices and getting the output result. Manipulation of file system, that is managing the files, creating, storing, deleting, moving, copying files from one location to another location, providing security to them. Error detection and handling. During the execution time, if any error occurs, instead of hanging the system, it maintains, manages and displays the error messages to the user. Resource allocation, accounting, information and resource protection, like so many other functions are there. Next, user interfaces and its types. User interface is a way to interact with operating system. Different machineries having different interacting methods. Mobiles, we are using a different interacting method, touch screen method. In Windows, we are using pointing, selecting method, whereas in DOS, we are using commands. So different ways are there to interact with different types of operating systems. For example, you want that computer should load your favorite song and play it, or you want that computer should print your article. Then we are giving the commands or the instructions to the system through different methods, that is called the user interface. Now, user interface and its types. Example, in the modern washing machine, you can wash clothes of different types with different types of spins. How do you give instructions to washing machine? By selecting the options. Knob is there, or options can be selected from the panel board by pressing the buttons. So that is a method of interacting with washing machine. So there are broadly two types of user interfaces are available: command user interface and graphic user interface. CUI stands for command user interface. In the earlier systems, computer users used to interact with computer through commands which were to be typed through keyboard. As much command typing was involved in it, this interface was known as command user interface. It is difficult and complex to type commands every time, to remember the syntaxes. So this system was not so much popular. Afterwards, the new technologies developed, new interfaces were originated. In this method, just we can click rather than typing the commands. This interface was known as graphic user interface. Graphic user interface having more advantages than CUI. This type of user interface is easy to use, especially for beginners. Even if you have not learned any command, you can still start working on it. It is easy to explore and find your way around the system. In GUI, you do not have to learn complicated commands. User need not to type any command there. Just select the options from the menus. There is usually a reasonable help system included with the GUI interface. F1 key is used to get the help. At any time, user can press F1 button to get the help. Next, types of operating system. Operating systems are classified based on its speed, the processing capabilities of the task, and handling of the applications or the programs at a time. Broadly, these are categorized into single user, single task operating system like MS-DOS. It can handle one application for a one single user at a time. Single user multitasking operating system like Windows 95. One user can work at a time, but more than one application can run simultaneously in the system, in the memory. Multi-user operating system. In this system, it allows for multiple users to use the same computer at the same time or different times. These are the servers. More than one user can connect to a same server and get the services from the system like Linux, Unix, Windows Vista. Multi-processing operating systems. An operating system capable of supporting and utilizing more than one computer processor is known as multi-processing operating system like Linux, Unix, Windows XP, Windows NT, Windows 8, etc. Multitasking operating systems. It is capable of allowing multiple software processes to run at the same time. More than one application can be run at the same time, that is called a multitasking. Unix, Windows operating systems. Multi-threading operating system. It allows different parts of a software program to run simultaneously, is known as multi-threading operating system. Again, Linux, Unix, Windows XP, Vista, all these operating systems are capable of process the softwares using this multi-threading process. Now, the unit 1 is finished. I will explain about the graphical user interface in the next video. Thank you.